Here we go again. Something happens in the NBA, like the Lakers win the championship with LeBron under impossible and more strenuous circumstances brought to you by the pandemic, and then the ring isn't real, you say. KD decides to play Thanos and collect all the Infinity players in Brooklyn, and LeBron is to blame again. It's annoying, people. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to The Fumble. I'm your host, Jackie Ray. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell, and then once again, get your typing fingers ready, because I am not co-signing on this preposterous notion that LeBron James is to blame for what we see in Brooklyn. And what's even crazier than that notion is that most of you never agree with Stephen A. Smith, but when he says something that sweetens your little LeBron haterade, you dive in head first to the deep end. So Stephen A. says this all started when LeBron James, who was an unrestricted free agent at the time and who had spent 7 years in Cleveland without winning a single title, he is the man who's at fault for the Heat making moves to free up salary cap space, and for Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, and LeBron himself taking less money so that his free agent talents could go to Miami. You know what? Stephen A. is 100% wrong about that being the move that caused this chain reaction that started this modern day super team. But he is also 100% right. LeBron is to blame. Let me explain. Stephen A. starts his rant that it's all LeBron's fault because he went to Miami to build this super team and then he won, and then he came back to the land and then he won. But he is skipping over some much needed information. First, let me be clear. I fully understand and agree that the addition of KD to the Warriors was done specifically to beat not the Cavs, who LeBron had to carry, but that man, LeBron James. Do I like it? Hell no. Mostly because it's kind of gross to me that you would leave the team you were with to go to a team that you couldn't beat. And they were fully functional without you. They were a well-oiled machine. You just couldn't beat them in OKC. But did I get it? Absolutely. But this is where I feel like Stephen A. is missing it, because can we all just take a beat and just remember that the 2016 Cavs were not a super team. They were a good team, but not a super team. And in my opinion, that 2016 Cavs team, that's what spawned this generation of super teams. Because once you realize Kyrie can't hold the lead if LeBron isn't on the floor, Kevin Love is consistent but not explosive, and J.R. Smith might give you an amazing game one night, and then you have to wonder if he's being sponsored by Hennessy the next. That is when you realize that is the season that put everyone on notice that LeBron James can make a good squad champions. So the Warriors decided, well, hey, we have a dope squad. Let's add KD and see if that can stop LeBron. Again, do I like that? No, but if the goal is to win, then that is what you are supposed to do. You're supposed to do what it takes on and off the court, in the gym and in the front office. Everyone is supposed to have the same goal, and you want guys to play together that have that same goal and the talent to back it up. Kawhi Leonard basically played sick to get out of San Antonio, went and won a championship with the Raptors, knowing he had no intentions of staying, and then he moved to LA. And don't forget, that's Stephen A. and way too many of you, because I still have the receipts. You guys said that the Clippers were the team to beat. Not only that, you said they were going to be the victors in the battle for LA. Then everyone went real quiet when they couldn't even win the battle for Mile High. I would bet my last dollar if Kawhi Leonard does not win with the Clippers this season, he is looking to be gone and going somewhere else where he can create his own super team. Because even at 36, everyone is trying to figure out how to beat LeBron James once again. That's not LeBron's fault. That is just what happens when you are the king of the land. So, for that reason, yes, I agree with Stephen A. The desire to beat LeBron is 100% to blame for the super team we see in Brooklyn. But it is not because LeBron started some sort of domino effect when he went to Miami in 2012. But here's the kicker. Why is blame needed? I am the biggest LeBron James fan that I know. And if I could convince Damian Lillard that loyalty to a business that you do not own is overrated, and then snatch up someone like, I don't know, Devin Booker to play alongside AD and LeBron, Do you think I wouldn't do it? More importantly, do you think I would care what you or Stephen A. Smith or anyone else had to say about it? Because I wouldn't. There is really only one thing you can really blame super teams on, and that is the quest for the ring. Maybe this means every team has to take a look at their salary cap to see how they can be competitive in the offseason and free agency. But when we say that players need to have a champion mindset, doesn't that also include the ability to recognize that mindset in someone else and how it could benefit you? This is a team sport, people. When you were a kid and you got to pick the team, did you care if the awkward, non-athletic kid got picked last? Or were you just trying to stack your squad as best you could? It's the desire to win, people. I hate to see what's happening in Brooklyn. I really do. But I'm not mad at it. And for haters' sake, stop blaming everything on LeBron. It's ridiculous. Please keep that in mind as you are commenting below. And until next time, I'm Jackie Ray. Thanks for watching The Fumble.